Hey you guys, welcome to Celebrating Gladness, Day 1 of Gladness. I am your host, Amber Hollitz. This holiday season, Glad's goal is to give back to each other and our world as much as possible. Together we can do this by providing sustainable solutions and using them to reduce plastic waste. Today I am joined by guest speaker, Jade Hollitz. In this episode, Jade and I cover everything from the increased amount of waste we see around the holiday season, all the way down to the direct impact Glad has had on herself and her family, even all the way back to her grandmother. Let's dive right in. Hi Jade, how are you today?
Doing great. We finally made it to the weekend. How about yourself?
Absolutely. It's good to be at the weekend. I'm doing pretty well myself. What do you have going on around the holidays this year? Do you have any specific plans?
Oh, we plan to visit my parents. Usually we have dinner with them, and then we visit the in-laws or my in-laws and have dinner with them. Lots of family and friends get together. And we're actually getting prepared to set up the giving tree at work because we do that around Christmas. So that's really fun.
That sounds really sweet. Where do you work?
So I work at the local YMCA here in town, and I'm the assistant aquatics director there. So.
Oh, wow. Well, it sounds like you must have a full schedule.
Absolutely. That is the world of aquatics.
So true. Do you spend a lot of time with kids or adults more, or is it kind of an even mix of both?
I would have to say probably an even mix of both. Primarily what we do is work with the children, with the swimming and the different things in the pool area, but we definitely also work with adults. So.
Absolutely. Since it sounds like your workload is heavy with children and families, do you notice an increased amount of waste at work or even in your own household surrounding the holiday season?
I'd have to say I see waste in both increase during the holidays. We have a lot more activities, fun activities for the kiddos. We do our giving tree. The kids bring each other gifts. Some of the parents get involved with that and bring our different swim instructors and staff gifts. And of course, there's always, the staff giving each other gifts. So that's always fun. And at home, obviously, there's that gift giving, between family members. There's all the meals getting prepared and all the waste that goes along with making big meals and having big get-togethers. So we definitely see an increased amount of waste in both places.
Absolutely. I would have to agree with that myself. Are there any important things that you would say are really on your list when you're looking for trash bags or any type of containment methods? Would you say there are any keywords you could give me of some things that you look for when you're pulling boxes off the shelf and reading the backs or reading any informational sites online?
I would say definitely when it comes to garbage bags specifically, I'm looking for the durability, something that doesn't get holes easily or puncture easily, especially around the holidays when there's a lot of unique shaped waste and things that could definitely easily damage a thinner bag or create a mess all over the house with food spilling or whatnot.
For sure. Do you find yourself looking for bags that have both durability and sustainability, or are you more so focused on one?
I would say both. A lot of the bags that I see from Glad specifically talk about that sustainability. So I do try to look for the ones that say that. But like I say, most of the ones I see now, it seems like they have that option. So it's
Absolutely
nice to be able to have that durability and the sustainability all in one bag.
Well, it sounds like you have a pretty good balance. So you use Glad bags. How do you manage that increased waste? Do you look for a larger type of bag as well as the durability and sustainability? Do you use different bags at work versus at home? Or are you able to find one solution that kind of meets your needs for both?
I would say Glad just has a lot of different options. So, for example, in the office, I like the ones that smell good because it makes the office smell pretty. And they're also pretty durable. So sometimes at work, I'll throw away lunch items or all kinds of different things that you might see in an office, staples, stuff like that. And so I wanted to try to be pretty durable so that it doesn't get holes in it and make a mess in the office. But I also like the scented ones because that, helps the smell of garbage be as good as, garbage can be. And then I would say when it comes to holiday trash at home, I've noticed they have the large outdoor trash bags. I just recently noticed those. And so we started using those for bigger get-togethers. So we definitely plan to use those around the holidays for the extra trash when family comes to our house, or even might take a few with us when we go to them. So
sounds wonderful. You've talked about how you use Glad a lot. It sounds like you find Glad very useful around the holidays. How has Glad had a direct impact on yourself and your family, maybe a little more specifically?
I mean, ever since I can remember, my grandma used Glad bags. My mom has used Glad bags. So really, our whole family has used Glad bags. And as soon as I started needing to purchase my own, I just kind of went that route. And everything on the box, like honestly, there's so many more options with Glad. And some of those sustainability options and durability options you just don't find in a lot of the other bags out there. So my whole family, uses them. And I definitely recommend them to others if they ask me
for a recommendation. Awesome. Yeah. Well, family traditions, very important around the holidays. What do you know about Glad's environmental impact or goals? Do you read the back of the boxes? Have you researched anything or just heard anything down the grapevine?
Honestly, I stay so busy. I haven't taken the time to actually read their whole goals and environmental impact, but I do notice it on the back of every box. They talk about their strength and sustainability. And it's very impressive sounding. And so I guess I should probably do more research on it, but I just haven't had the time yet.
Absolutely. Well, for you and any listeners, if you visit glad.com/sustainability, there's a lot of really easy to consume information on there. And that can kind of help you make your decision a little bit more versus any competitors you might be thinking about.
I'll definitely have to take a look at that.
Awesome. Are you yourself excited about our goals, our campaign of celebrating Gladness this holiday season?
I am. I've only heard a little bit about it. Like I say, I haven't dove too deep into that, but hearing about how they're just giving back to the world, reducing that plastic waste, since that's kind of one of my goals this year, to try to reduce all that plastic waste, just hearing how they sound like they're working hard toward that goal. I'm excited to celebrate right along with Glad.
Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you as a part of it. So again, for you and our listeners, if you view any of our social medias, or even if you get our magazine or our coupons in the mail, you will notice that we did send out a coupon for the season. In my opinion, the season's best coupon. And if you go and take a little quick peek at that, you'll notice that it's a buy one, get one offer for our 40-count Force Flex bags. Oh, wow. So I would definitely check that out. Anyone listening in, go check it out. It's a great coupon, great value. Thank you, Jade. Thank you for being here with me today. We appreciate you taking your time.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you.
Absolutely.